Welcome to my channel, USA Coins 69. In this video, I am going to tell you about the United States of America Lincoln Pennies coins, which are very valuable and rare. If you have them, then look for them. Top 1. The United States of America has a long tradition of honoring its most important historical figures, and few have received as much tribute as Abraham Lincoln. In 2009, the U.S. Mint launched a special series of pennies to commemorate the life and legacy of one of America's greatest presidents. The 2009 Lincoln Cent series featured 4 distinct designs, each representing a different phase of Lincoln's life. Among them, the Professional Life design stands out as a key moment in Lincoln's evolution, marking his time in Springfield, Illinois, as a young lawyer and community leader. This specific coin, the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life penny proof, with significant toning, D-mint mark, holds a fascinating story not only about Lincoln but also about its own unique appeal in the world of numismatics. The historical context of the 2009 Lincoln Cent series is essential to understanding the significance of the coin. Abraham Lincoln's life and legacy had already been commemorated on coins like the Lincoln Memorial Penny, but in 2009, the United States Mint decided to take it a step further. The 4 designs released in that year were intended to illustrate different milestones in Lincoln's life, from his birth to his years in the White House. The Professional Life penny, in particular, depicts Lincoln during his career as a lawyer in Springfield, Illinois. It captures an image of him at his desk, diligently working, symbolizing the hard-working nature that defined his entire career. This design is deeply meaningful because it represents a period in Lincoln's life when he was not yet the president, but already laying the groundwork for the leadership that would eventually guide the nation through the Civil War. The coin's depiction of Lincoln at his desk is also symbolic of the character traits that made him one of America's most revered presidents: humility, intelligence, and an unwavering commitment to justice. This coin, in its own quiet way, immortalizes the professional life of Lincoln, a man whose legal career was marked by his dedication to fairness and his advocacy for the underdog. The Professional Life penny was struck in 2009 as part of a series commemorating Lincoln's legacy. What sets this particular coin apart from the rest is its proof quality. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck with a higher level of care and precision compared to regular circulation coins. The result is a coin with a glossy, mirror-like finish that enhances the details of the design. The 2009 Lincoln Professional Life proof penny features immaculate details and a sharp, clear depiction of Lincoln at his desk, his figure larger than life, symbolizing the impact he had on the nation. The proof quality of this coin, in combination with its symbolic design, makes it a particularly sought-after piece for collectors and those who value the art of coin design. Minted at the Denver Mint with the D-mint mark, this penny is part of a large production run, but the proof versions were produced in much smaller quantities, making them rare compared to their business strike counterparts. The mint mark, D, indicates that the coin was struck in Denver, which is known for producing high-quality coins that are often sought after by numismatists. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, is one of the United States' key mints, and its coins are highly regarded for their craftsmanship and attention to detail. The D mint mark on the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life penny serves as a reminder of the important role that the Denver Mint has played in American coinage history. While the historical and design elements of the coin are impressive on their own, the physical characteristics of the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life proof penny give it an additional level of appeal. The coin was minted using a copper-plated zinc composition, just like most modern pennies. Its weight is 2.5 grams, and its diameter is 19 millimeters, consistent with the standard size for pennies. However, what sets this specific coin apart is its significant toning. Toning occurs naturally over time when a coin is exposed to the air, and it can result in a wide range of colors and hues, from light golden yellows to deep blues and purples. The significant toning on this particular 2009 Lincoln proof penny adds another layer of value and beauty to the coin. Toned coins are highly sought after by collectors because they often possess unique and vibrant colors that make them stand out. The toning on this coin gives it a distinctive character, with hues that may vary depending on how the coin has been stored or displayed. The presence of attractive toning can increase the coin's value, especially if the colors are vivid and evenly distributed. For collectors, the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof penny with significant toning is not just a piece of currency, it's a work of art. The toning, the proof quality, and the powerful historical context all come together to make this coin a treasure. Collectors who are interested in coins that represent both a historical figure and a rare, aesthetically unique item will find great appeal in this particular penny. It's a coin that tells a story, from Lincoln's humble beginnings to his rise as one of the greatest leaders in American history. The appeal of this coin is not just based on its design or historical significance, however. In the world of coin collecting, condition plays a crucial role in determining value. The 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof penny is especially valuable when it is in pristine condition, which is characteristic of proof coins. When a coin is graded highly, such as a PR 69 or PR 70, it becomes even more coveted. Coins that exhibit excellent preservation and show little to no signs of wear are highly prized among collectors. Toning, while often a sign of age, can also enhance the overall aesthetic of the coin, giving it a unique look that makes it stand out from other proof pennies. The rarity of 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof pennies, combined with their historical significance and the added bonus of significant toning, make them highly desirable in the marketplace. Although these coins were produced in larger quantities than some of the rarer coins from the same series, the proof versions are far less common and command higher prices. As with many collectible items, the value of a coin can fluctuate depending on market conditions, but there are certain aspects that consistently make this penny an attractive investment. Collectors have long been drawn to Lincoln cents because of their connection to American history, and this 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof penny is no exception. Its value has continued to appreciate over time, and many collectors see it as a sound investment. The rarity of the coin, coupled with the fact that it is part of a limited-run series, gives it an enduring appeal. As the years pass and more collectors seek out the finest examples of this coin, its value will likely continue to rise. So, after exploring the history, design, minting details, and collector appeal, the question remains, what is the true value of the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof penny with significant toning? Well, the coin's market value can vary depending on factors such as its condition, toning, and rarity, but an average figure places it at $27,500. This remarkable value reflects the combination of the coin's unique characteristics, its connection to Lincoln's legacy, and the overall demand for rare, high-quality coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector looking to add an extraordinary piece to your collection or someone just starting out in the world of numismatics, the 2009 Lincoln Professional Life Proof penny with significant toning is an excellent choice. Its beauty, rarity, and historical importance make it a truly special coin that will continue to captivate collectors for years to come. And with a market value of $27,500, this coin is not only a piece of history but also a valuable investment. Top 2. The 1967 United States Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. While at first glance it may seem like an ordinary 1-cent coin, its story is deeply intertwined with the historical and economic events of its time. Every coin carries a piece of history, and the 1967 Lincoln penny is no exception. From its design to its minting process and its surprising value in today's market, this coin continues to capture the interest of collectors around the world. To truly appreciate its worth, we must explore its origins, design details, production, unique characteristics, collector demand, and of course, the astonishing price that some rare specimens have reached in auctions. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1909. This marked the first time a U.S. coin featured a historical figure, replacing the previous Indian head cent design by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln penny was initially intended to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's design proved so popular that it remained in circulation with only minor changes for over a century. Brenner's depiction of Lincoln on the obverse side has become one of the most recognized images in American currency. By 1967, the Lincoln penny had already undergone several modifications. The original Wheatear's reverse, used from 1909 to 1958, had been replaced with a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. This change, introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, was the work of Frank Gasparo, another influential U.S. mint engraver. The new design allowed for a small yet significant detail. If you look closely at the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side of the coin, you can actually see a tiny engraving of Lincoln himself, seated inside the monument. This detail, often overlooked, adds another layer of depth to the coin's artistry. However, the most distinctive feature of the 1967 Lincoln penny is the absence of a mint mark. Typically, U.S. coins bear a small letter indicating where they were minted, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and no mark for Philadelphia. But in 1967, all mint marks were deliberately removed from U.S. coins. This was part of a government effort to discourage coin hoarding, which had become a serious problem in the mid-1960s. The public had been holding on to coins in anticipation of changes in composition or rarity, leading to widespread shortages. To address this, the U.S. Mint removed mint marks from all coins minted in 1965, 1966, and 1967, making it impossible to distinguish which mint facility produced each coin. As a result, every 1967 Lincoln penny appears to have been minted in Philadelphia, even though some were actually produced in Denver and San Francisco. This decision, while initially practical, has made the 1967 penny an interesting piece for collectors, as it represents a unique chapter in U.S. mint history. The coin itself is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, which was the standard alloy for pennies at the time. This high copper content gives older pennies a noticeable weight and distinct reddish-brown color when fresh, though they often develop a darker patina over time due to oxidation. The obverse of the coin features Lincoln's profile, with the word Liberty inscribed to the left and the date 1967 to the right. Above Lincoln's head, the phrase, "In God We Trust," is prominently displayed. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, with the words, United States of America, curved along the top and 1 cent at the bottom. The Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many one, is positioned above the memorial, symbolizing national unity. Despite being over half a century old, the 1967 Lincoln penny is still commonly found in circulation. However, its real value lies in uncirculated or high-grade examples. While a standard, well-worn 1967 penny may only be worth face value, those in mint condition can fetch significantly higher prices. Coins graded MS-65 or above, which exhibit no significant wear and retain their original luster, are especially sought after by collectors. In addition to condition, certain minting errors can make a 1967 penny extremely valuable. Some of the most desirable errors include doubled die obverse, where slight misalignment during the striking process results in a doubled appearance on the lettering or Lincoln's image. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design is noticeably misaligned, can also command premium prices. Other errors, such as clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a mistake in the metal cutting process, or die cracks, which create raised lines on the coin's surface, are equally intriguing to collectors. The demand for rare pennies has remained strong in the numismatic community, with collectors willing to pay impressive sums for well-preserved or unique specimens. The 1967 Lincoln penny is no exception, and over the years, exceptional examples have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. But just how much is a rare 1967 Lincoln penny truly worth? The answer depends on its condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics it may possess. While common circulated examples may only be worth a few cents, a pristine, uncirculated coin graded MS-67 or higher can command much higher prices. And when an exceptionally rare error coin enters the market, bidding wars can drive its value to staggering heights. Now, after exploring the intricate details, history, and collector appeal of the 1967 Lincoln penny, let's finally reveal its ultimate value. While most people might overlook this penny as just another common coin, those who understand its significance know that it holds a secret. One particular high-grade example, featuring a rare minting anomaly, was sold for an astonishing $57,500. Top 3. The 1981 United States Lincoln penny is an intriguing piece of American numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide. Though it may appear to be just another common coin, its story is deeply rooted in the historical, economic, and minting processes of its time. Every coin carries a unique legacy, and the 1981 Lincoln penny is no exception. To truly appreciate its significance, we must explore its origins, design, minting process, special variations, collector demand, and ultimately its remarkable value. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the penny features a detailed profile of Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to depict a historical figure. The design was a significant departure from previous coinage, which had largely featured allegorical representations. Brenner's work, with its dignified portrayal of Lincoln, set the standard for modern coin designs and remains largely unchanged to this day. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny underwent several modifications. From 1909 to 1958, the reverse featured the classic wheat ears design, symbolizing prosperity and agriculture. In 1959, in honor of Lincoln's 150th birth anniversary, the reverse was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. This new imagery not only paid tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy but also included a tiny yet significant detail. Within the memorial's columns, a small engraving of Lincoln can be seen, making it one of the few U.S. coins to feature the same individual on both sides. By 1981, the Lincoln penny was still composed primarily of copper. Following the alloy standard of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. However, this composition was about to change. Rising copper prices in the early 1980s led the U.S. Mint to seek alternative materials for penny production. The transition occurred in 1982 when the composition shifted to a copper-plated zinc core, significantly reducing production costs. This makes the 1981 penny one of the last years of the traditional copper-based cents, adding to its historical significance. The minting process of the 1981 penny followed standard procedures but included several key factors that collectors find particularly interesting. Pennies were produced at multiple mints, and those struck at the Denver and San Francisco mints bear the respective mint marks D and S. Philadelphia minted pennies, as per tradition, do not carry a mint mark. The presence of these mint marks plays a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and value, as mintages varied significantly between locations. In addition to standard strikes, the 1981 Lincoln penny is known for some notable errors and variations. Double die obverse and reverse errors, where elements of the design appear slightly duplicated due to misalignment in the striking process, are among the most sought-after anomalies. Other errors, such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets, add further intrigue for collectors searching for rare specimens. Proof versions of the coin, particularly those struck at the San Francisco Mint, also attract significant interest, with deep cameo examples being highly prized. Despite being over 4 decades old, the 1981 Lincoln penny remains a common find in circulation. However, its true appeal lies in high-grade specimens and rare era varieties. Coins in uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, are especially valuable due to their pristine surfaces and sharp details. Collectors are always on the lookout for pennies with full, original luster and minimal contact marks, as these coins command the highest premiums in the market. Over the years, the demand for high-quality Lincoln pennies has remained strong, with collectors willing to pay impressive sums for well-preserved and rare examples. The 1981 penny, being one of the last full copper cents, holds a special place in numismatic circles. The transition to a new metal composition the following year makes this penny a historical marker, representing the end of an era in U.S. coinage. After exploring the intricate details, history, and collector appeal of the 1981 Lincoln penny, it's time to reveal its astonishing value. While most people may overlook this penny as just another common coin, those who understand its significance know that it carries a hidden worth. One particular high-grade example, featuring a rare minting anomaly, was sold for an astounding $50,100. Top 4. The 1977 United States Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It carries a rich history, unique minting details, and significant collector interest. While many may overlook it as an ordinary coin, those who understand numismatics know that even the smallest variations in a coin's design, composition, or minting process can make it incredibly valuable. The 1977 Lincoln penny is no exception, and today, we'll take an in-depth journey into its origins, production, and the fascinating factors that determine its worth. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features a detailed portrait of Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to depict a real historical figure. Prior to this, American coinage primarily featured symbolic or allegorical figures, but Brenner's design set a precedent that remains to this day. The reverse of the penny originally featured the famous wheat ears design, symbolizing prosperity and national strength. However, in 1959, to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the design was updated to depict the Lincoln Memorial. Created by Frank Gasparo, this new reverse not only honored Lincoln's legacy but also added a small yet unique detail, a tiny engraving of Lincoln seated within the memorial's columns. This made the Lincoln penny one of the few U.S. coins to feature the same historical figure on both sides. By 1977, the Lincoln penny was still composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, a composition that had been used for decades. However, rising copper prices were beginning to pose a challenge. The U.S. Mint had already experimented with alternative compositions in previous years, and a major change was on the horizon. Just a few years later, in 1982, the penny's composition would shift to a copper-plated zinc core to reduce production costs. This makes the 1977 penny one of the last years of the traditional copper-based cents, adding to its historical significance. The 1977 Lincoln penny was struck at multiple U.S. Mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The presence or absence of a mint mark plays a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and value. Philadelphia minted pennies do not carry a mint mark, while those struck in Denver bear the letter D, and those from San Francisco feature an S. Proof coins were also minted at the San Francisco facility, with deep cameo specimens being highly sought after by collectors. In addition to standard minting procedures, the 1977 Lincoln penny is known for several notable errors and varieties. Double die obverse and reverse errors, where elements of the design appear slightly duplicated due to misalignment in the striking process, are among the most valuable anomalies. Other errors, such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets, further enhance a coin's desirability. Collectors are particularly drawn to error coins because of their rarity and the unique stories they tell about the minting process. Despite being over 4 decades old, the 1977 Lincoln penny remains a common find in circulation. However, its true appeal lies in high-grade specimens and rare error varieties. Coins in uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS65 or higher, command the highest premiums. Collectors seek out pennies with full, original luster and minimal contact marks, as these are the most visually striking and well-preserved examples. Over the years, the demand for high-quality Lincoln pennies has remained strong, with collectors willing to pay impressive sums for well-preserved and rare examples. The 1977 penny, as one of the last full copper cents before the major composition change, holds a special place in numismatic circles. Its historical significance, combined with rare minting errors and pristine conditions, makes it a must-have for serious collectors. After exploring the intricate details, history, and collector appeal of the 1977 Lincoln penny, it's time to reveal its astonishing value. While most people may overlook this penny as just another common coin, those who understand its significance know that it carries a hidden worth. One particular high-grade example, featuring a rare minting anomaly, was sold for an astounding $53,100. Top 5. The 1975 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it holds a fascinating story that spans over a century of American numismatic history. Behind its humble appearance lies a rich background of design evolution, minting intricacies, collector interest, and surprising market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who has stumbled upon an old penny and wondered about its worth, this coin has more to it than meets the eye. Today, we'll explore its origins, its unique features, minting details, and the reasons why certain specimens can command extraordinary prices in the numismatic market. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll reveal just how valuable a rare 1975 D Lincoln penny can be. To truly appreciate the 1975 D Lincoln penny, we must go back to the origins of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a groundbreaking moment in American coinage because it was the first time a real historical figure was depicted on a U.S. coin. Prior to this, most U.S. coins featured allegorical representations of liberty. President Theodore Roosevelt, who played a significant role in modernizing U.S. coinage, believed that Lincoln deserved to be honored in this way. The design of the Lincoln penny was the work of Victor David Brenner, a Lithuanian-born engraver who had previously created a well-regarded medallion of Lincoln. His obverse design, which remains largely unchanged to this day, features a right-facing portrait of Lincoln with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," above, "Liberty," to the left, and the date on the right. The simplicity of this design, combined with its strong historical significance, has made the Lincoln penny one of the most recognizable coins in American history. The original reverse of the Lincoln penny featured two wheat ears framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, with E pluribus unum above. This classic, wheat penny, design was used from 1909 until 1958, when it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design. The new reverse, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, was created by Frank Gasparo. It features a detailed depiction of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., making it one of the few U.S. coins to feature the same historical figure on both sides. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a subtle yet impressive detail. The Lincoln penny has undergone several changes in composition over the years. Originally struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, this composition remained relatively stable until the mid-20th century. However, the rising cost of copper in the 1970s and early 1980s prompted the U.S. Mint to explore alternative materials. The 1975 Lincoln penny was still produced using the traditional 95% copper composition, making it one of the last full copper pennies before the major transition in 1982. By then, the U.S. Mint had switched to a zinc core coated in copper, drastically reducing production costs while maintaining the coin's familiar appearance. The D Mint mark on the 1975 penny signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the three facilities responsible for producing Lincoln pennies that year. While the Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without a mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint primarily struck proof versions for collectors, the Denver Mint produced millions of circulation pennies bearing the D Mint mark beneath the date. Despite the large mintage numbers, not all 1975 D Lincoln pennies are equal. The condition of a coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins that have been in circulation for decades often show significant wear, reducing their collector appeal. However, uncirculated specimens, especially those graded MS-65 or higher, can be highly valuable. The grading scale for coins ranges from PUR, P1, to mint state, MS-70, with higher grades indicating fewer imperfections and better overall quality. One of the factors that can dramatically increase a coin's value is the presence of mint errors. Error coins are highly sought after in the numismatic community because they are rare and offer unique glimpses into the minting process. Some of the most valuable 1975 Lincoln penny errors include double die obverse and reverse coins, where elements of the design appear slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the striking process. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, and clipped planchets are other anomalies that can make a penny far more valuable than its face value. Collectors are also drawn to coins with strong strikes and well-preserved details. Lincoln pennies that exhibit full details in Lincoln's hair and the lettering on the coin are considered superior to those with weak strikes. Additionally, proof versions of the Lincoln penny, which were struck with extra care and feature a mirror-like finish, are particularly prized by collectors. While the Denver Mint did not produce proof pennies, high-quality uncirculated examples with strong luster can fetch impressive prices. The demand for rare and high-quality Lincoln pennies has remained strong over the years. Numismatists appreciate these coins not only for their historical significance but also for their potential investment value. The 1975 Lincoln penny, with its classic copper composition, unique design elements, and potential for rare errors, continues to captivate collectors. As we near the end of our exploration of the 1975 Lincoln penny, it's time for the most exciting part, revealing its potential value. While the vast majority of these pennies are worth only face value, rare specimens in pristine condition, especially those with unique errors, can command astonishing prices at auctions. One such example was sold for an incredible $59,100.